As we continue these fun conversations here at spring training, very happy to be joined by one of the new Padres here in 2020, outfielder Tommy Pham. And your first spring training with the Padres, first time doing spring training in Arizona. I'm sure that's a little bit of an adjustment, but some familiar faces. That always helps. You came over with Emilio Pagan, Easy E, as we've learned you call him, and Greg Garcia. You guys came up together through the Cardinals system. That probably helps a little bit, knowing a couple of guys.
Yes. Known Greg forever.
Yeah.
Played with him in the minor leagues, came up in the big leagues together. Pro's pro, goes about his business the right way. And Easy E, I love him, man. He's hungry. He's a dog out there. He wants to win.
What were those last couple of years like, or year plus in Tampa, being around that kind of a competitive environment and a team in a really tough division having that kind of success?
Yeah, the AL East, or what we call the AL Beast, is no joke. A lot of two big market teams. They're always in it to win it. And you have the Rays, and don't sleep on the Blue Jays. You know, they're up and coming. They have some talent, but you learn a lot in that division. Actually, I feel like you become a better player. On the flip side of that, in Tampa, we had a lot of fun because we won a lot. When I got traded over, we were about a 500 team. We finished the year 90-72. Then last year, everyone saw that 96-win team. When you're on teams like that, it's fun. It's a winning atmosphere, and there's not a whole lot of losing, so everyone pretty much has a smile on their face year-round.
You've been around a lot of winning atmospheres, both in St. Louis and Tampa Bay. Aside from the obvious, having good players, having talent, what does it take for a team to be a winning team?
One common goal. You have to be focused. You have to have a group that's willing to work. And you have to execute on the little things. You have to do the small things in baseball right all the time.
Jayce Tingler has been asked about you. He's been asked about competitiveness. He seems kind of like you, singularly focused, very intense, very driven. Those are words that have been used to describe both of you guys. Your early impressions of this new manager?
I like him, all business. He wants us to do the little things right. He wants us to get better in every area of the game, and if we do that, we're gonna probably be playing meaningful baseball in September.
You mentioned being traded to Tampa a couple of years ago. At the time, we found out after the fact, Padres were trying to acquire you. So A.J. Preller, I guess, finally got his man. He finally got his hands on Tommy Pham in a Padre uniform. You had also mentioned how when the Rays this winter were having conversations about you, they kept you in the loop. As a player, how much can those things impact you, and how different can it be based upon how you're treated by the organizations?
You respect them way more. I already respected everyone at the Rays, from the front office down a ton. But when they kept me in the loop like that, it shows that they respected me not only as a player but as a person. And I have a ton of gratitude towards the front office over there, because that's not something that's common, but they did it for me.
One of the skills that you come with, as they say, is on-base percentage. You get on base at a really good clip. That's been a topic of conversation, frankly, around the Padres for several years, getting the team OBP up a lot, bringing in guys who work tough at bats, that kind of thing. And we saw it when the Rays were at Petco in August. It seemed like every single at bat was a grinded-out, tough at bat. But it's not an easy thing to do. Jayce made that point the other day also. He goes, we all talk about on-base percentage, but these pitchers are really, really good. What are some of the things hitters can do to raise that on-base percentage?
We can practice learning the strike zone, and also on top of that, we have to be more disciplined. It's a mindset, not swinging at balls outside of the strike zone. But you have to learn the strike zone first.
Can that kind of thing be contagious on a team, or did the Rays just happen to have a bunch of guys that were good at that?
Every player has to be committed, committed to, not giving the pitcher a pitch, making that pitcher come in the zone. It's a commitment.
Let's have a little fun with Tommy Pham. I'll say something. You tell me one of the first things that comes to your mind. San Diego.
Beach. Nice weather.
You hit pretty well at Petco, too.
Yeah.
You
I've
like
had
it there?
some success there.
Batter's eye, what do you like?
Just a great park. The weather's nice. The grass is beautiful out there. I remember that. And there's something about the California air. It just feels like it gives you some kind of jet of energy.
Well, you're playing close to home for the first time in your big league career. You're from Las Vegas, so I'll give you the next one. Las Vegas. When I say that, what do you think?
My city. My city, man. That's one of the hungriest places on this planet. I love Vegas.
All right, and a new part of Vegas. What do you think when I say Las Vegas Raiders?
Yeah, I'm adjusting to that. That's my nephew told me that's his favorite football team, so I won't say anything bad about him.
All right, it's going to be a little different though having an NFL team there.
Definitely.
City seemed to take to the hockey team though. They had great success
Very
right
well,
out of the gates.
very
yeah.
well,
That was cool
yes.
to be around that winter.
Definitely.
Very nice. Tommy, welcome to San Diego. Welcome to the Padres. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.